me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Well, hi there, pluckers. Arthur Saw Friends again with you with another interesting, hopefully fun number for you all. Song from Elvis Presley, of course, classic, Love Me Tender, from about 1956, I think this was. Standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the same key as Elvis originally recorded the song in, okay? So, nice and easy chords basically, a couple of options for you along the way, okay? So we're starting off with this alternating bass type rhythm, and basically it's a D chord to start with. Play the D open string, the fourth string open, and strum down quite slowly, quite a slow deliberate sort of rake. Okay, so deliberate sort of, that sort of thing, okay? Then you hit the A string, the fifth string, and repeat the D strum, okay? Okay, got that? Very simple, yeah? And then you're into the song, you just keep doing that, okay? Love me tender. Then we move up to an E7. I'm playing it like this. You could play it like that. An E chord with pinky on the third fret of the second string there. I'm playing it like this, two fingers. Like an E chord with the third finger lifted off. First on the third and second on the fifth, okay? And with this one, you hit the bottom E string first, strum, nice slow deliberate strum again, and then the fifth string, strum. So it's the other way round this time, so it's 4. Love me tender, love me dear, sweet, rather, okay, got that? Then we go to an A7, and this one is an option really. You could go A string, fifth string strum, and then the sixth string strum. But I think on the record he stays on the fifth string. But by all means experiment, okay? But I think he stays there, does 2 lots of that, and then back to the D. Okay, so from the beginning, slowly. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. Next line. You have made my life complete, exactly the same twice round, okay? Like I say, that on the A7th you can experiment, but I think he stays on that. Does two lots of just the A and then the strum, and then the fifth string and strum again, okay? So just again, once again, just for clarity, that we'll go through it very slow. It is a slow song anyway, but I'll do it even slower, okay? So just once round the D, and then we're into the song, okay? Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Okay, now we're going into the chorus. This song is just purely verses and choruses, so the verse you've just played is exactly the same for all the other verses, okay, with different words obviously, okay? And so we do that, coming out of that, and I love you so, into the chorus. Love me. So if you do that once coming out of the verse, you do that. Then you go, love me. You hit the D string open and then the strum, but then we go to F sharp 7. Okay, love me tender. That's right. So love me tender, love me true. You've got that running bass down. Okay, there. So it's so it comes out, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true. And progression there is D. Love me tender is F sharp 7. Ideally a bar chord, major shape, 2nd fret, pinky off, and you start off by hitting that 5th string on the 4th fret and then strumming. So you play the D string, strum the D. Love me tender. Right, tender is that note and then the strum. Then we go to B minor bar chord, 2nd fret. Hit the 5th string again, playing that note there with your pick, 2nd on the 5th, and strum. So now you've got love me tender, love me. Then we play a D7, and the A string is the first note you hit, the 5th string open. So it's love me tender, love me true. Okay? Nice, very straightforward there. If you can't manage the bar chord F sharp 7, you could just play an F sharp major, okay, like an F chord on the 2nd fret. Ideally make it a 4th fingered variety where this 3rd finger goes up to the 5th string on the 4th fret, pinky goes to the 4th fret on the 4th string, okay, like that, and then you do D, sorry, because love me tender, okay, so you hit that 4th on the 5th string strum, and then play the B minor. Now obviously the B minor really needs to be the bar chord, but you could just hit that, bar it up to the 5th fret, the 5th string if you wanted to, because we're not playing the 6th string. So you could just bar the first 5 strings if you can try to manage that, hit that. Okay, but ideally try and do the full bar chord, it's good practice, okay. So the second way of doing it is love me that way tender, then try and just bar the first 5 strings if you can't manage all 6, and then the D, okay. Then what you do, go to a G chord, again hit the bottom E string. You can do it as a bar chord if you want, or the normal G, 3 fingers that way or 3 fingers that way. Hit the bottom E string on the 3rd fret, strum. Okay, so now you've got love me tender, love me true, all my dreams. Now, dreams, I'll give you 2 options on dreams. I think the proper chord to play is a G minor 6. which is barring the first 3 strings on the 3rd fret with your 3rd finger, and then put your first finger on that 2nd fret of the 4th string and just go 4 down to 1. That. Don't bother with the 5th string or the 6th string, okay? So now you've got this. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams. Just a single strum on that is quite nice. 4 down to 1, strum, and then back to the D is fulfilled. And the usual 4th string strum, 5th string strum, okay, on the D, okay? Now, so let's just do it that way, and then we'll do it in a slightly different way. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfilled. Okay, now the option on this G minor 6, if you find that G minor 6 difficult, just play a G minor. Either a free, that version, barring the first 3 strings on the 3rd fret with your first finger, and then you can either have this version, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, simple G minor, or you could make it slightly bigger by putting that 3rd finger up to the 5th fret on the 5th string, and pinky on the 5th string of the 4th string, or you could do a completely G minor bar chord. So it's simple, slightly more complicated, or bar chord, okay? So if you can't manage that G minor 6, just play a G minor, whichever version suits you best, okay? So let's go from this again, coming out of the first verse where it goes, I love you, and I love you so. Here we go, love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Right, now comes the next bit. Now the proper way of doing this, again, I think is there's 2 chords coming up. For my, on for my, that is the same shape as that G minor 6, but 2 frets up, so we're now on an A minor 6. Okay, 4th fret of the 4th string with your first finger, and barring the other 3 strings, 3rd, 2nd and 1st strings, 5th fret with your 3rd finger. Okay, so that's on for my, and then we go to a B7. Where are we? Let's just go here. Darling, to hit the form of B7, hit the 2nd on the 5th first, and then strum. So it's for my darling. Okay, so it's for my darling. Sorry. For my darling. Hit that 2nd on the 5th first, and then the strum. Darling. Then we do the E7 strum, bottom E string first. Darling, where are we? Darling, I love you. It's the usual thing, bottom E string strum, E7, then the 5th string strum, the E7, okay? Love you. Then the A7th again. And again, I keep it on the A string. And I always, you could if you wanted to play the bottom E string, and I always, so that's whatever you like the sound of. I prefer to stay on the A string there, and twice, I always will. Okay, and then we're into another verse and another chorus and another verse and another chorus. Okay, play exactly the same each time. Okay, so let's go through the whole thing up to the end of the first chorus. Okay, I'll play it the way that preferable way, but bearing in mind that on the G minor 6 you could play a G minor. Okay, and the other thing I would say, forgot to mention, on this bit where it goes for my darling, if you wanted to, you could miss out this. You could just stay on the D. For my darling. You could go straight from the D to the B7. For my darling. But I think on the record it goes for my darling. choice is yours, okay? Whatever you like the sound of best, or find it easier to play, okay? So from the beginning, we'll get right to the end of the first chorus, and then basically everything repeats, and I'll show you how to finish it, okay? So here we go. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Into the next verse, and chorus, another verse, another chorus, right? And then all that's different is right at the end of the song, the final chorus. Love me tender, love me tender, love me true. Sorry, I got that wrong, sorry. Love me, mine's gone blank, here we go. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you. Stop on the A7. And I always will. Single strum on the D, and then it goes. If you want to be authentic, okay. All that is on that D, you come out, and I always will, and it just hits that second on the third, up to a top E on the 5th fret. I'm using my pinky, you could use anything you want. 2 hits on that, and it finishes on that second on the first string there, top E string. So, okay. Never dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. And just that. And I always will. Crazy. Anyway, there we have it, boys and girls. My version of Love Me Tender, giving you some slight options on to make it more easier to play or sounds better to yourself. Okay, so have fun. See you soon. Bye.